To the singing part.
Perfect. What I want you to do is I want you to rub that through. Now you can see the difference, right? That's really strange. Keep rubbing that through. No, this is just so everyone can see the difference. I'm not applying any extra pressure or anything, correct?
Say yes.
Thank you very much, Angel. Everyone give Angel another huge round of applause.
Criminal law, it can help you have a good time. So I personally think wine is the best invention in the whole wide world. What are you doing?
Just selection?
It's what I'm going to use to perform. Yeah?
That's fine, you have another one in the tube.
What are you talking about? I have another one in the cube. Guys, this is what happens when you're partnering up with someone that claims to be mental. There's no other. I forgot to mention, as a trained professional, I'm supposed to always carry a backpack, so everything is planned. Okay, everything is under control. Okay. Anyways, back to the miracle. The miracle goes like this: if you cover the tube and the bottle and the glass with the tubes, and you snap your finger, believe it or not, it would actually switch places. They did. That's not the most amazing part. The most amazing part is that if you snap again, they would actually switch back. Thank you very much. I should mention that it looks more magical if you actually consume the content inside the bottle. Because when you're sober, it's hard to believe that it's easy for them to switch and hard for them to switch back. Thank you very much. Sorry guys. See if I've packed one extra bottle. Where was I? Oh yes, let's try this again. Matthew? Could you pass me another glass? Yeah, I need to have some of that as well. Alright, where was I? Yes. If you snap, they would actually switch place. Switch place, and if you snap again, they would actually switch back. Thank you very much. Did you pass so many? Oh. Kind of strange. You know what? I think it's better if I do it with one tube. Yeah. If I do it with one tube, there's no confusion. If you cover the bottle. If you cover the bottle with the tube and you snap, it becomes the glass. You snap, cover the glass with the tube and snap, it becomes a bottle. Yeah? And in the end, you get one extra bottle. Oh, I know. I know what it is. I think when you're doing this trick, you're supposed to make sure that you tie one of them with a knot. So that when you make a switch, you can actually tell that it's actually... That's strange. At least I didn't get an actual bottle. You know what? This is too confusing. Let's actually just forget about this. I'm just gonna do a little toast. Yeah. To UTCAA, the place where elites unite. Has been around for over 2,000 years. It's what we are so proud as a Chinese magician. this piece of miracle is what we're very proud of. And that is the Chinese thinking ring. And to do that, I would like another volunteer to come up on stage. Matthew, do you mind to welcome another volunteer to come up on stage?
By show of hands, somebody who's interested in helping us out, raise your hand. Anybody? If not, I'm going to get very choosy. What's your name? Over here. Over here.
Hi, what's your name? It's not like I really care anyways. I'm kidding, I love you. Okay, Joanne, I want you to hold on to this ring, okay? I want you to look around the ring. Is there any, do you see any slits or holes? There's no holes? You missed one. This joke has been around for over 2,000 years. But that's okay, we're gonna try something else, okay? We're gonna ask you to hold on to these two rings. Okay? Now, don't get nervous. This is your first time doing this, right? Don't get nervous. I'm gonna guide you through this, okay? Hold these two rings high with one of your hands, okay? Hold it high like this with one of your hands. And on a count of 3, 1, 2, 3, you're gonna drop one of these two rings, okay? 3, 2, 1, drop one. Well done. Give her a round of applause. Good job. Now, what I'm about to do next is a little bit more challenging, so it's okay if you don't get it, okay? If you rub these two rings gently, you can actually see them split apart, yeah? Try to pull a little bit hard. Okay, I guess it takes more practice than you think. But thank you very much. You've been doing so great so far. Thank you very much. Give her a round of applause. Can we actually start the music? The gentleman over here, do you mind standing up? The lady over there, do you mind standing up? Alright, I'm just gonna try something with you guys, okay? I want you to concentrate. Just answer yes or no to my questions. The glasses that you're wearing is a gift, correct?
No.
No, but it's a gift from you to yourself.
Yes.
Yes, there you go. Mind reading. Go back to your seat. Thank you very much. The lady over there, I want you to concentrate on your own name. Starts with the letter E, correct?
Yes.
Getting impression it's actually Ella?
Yes.
And lately you've been organizing an event, correct? And you actually invited some performers.
Yes.
Did you invite a magician?
Yes.
Did you invite me?
Yes.
Yes! Isn't that amazing? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, don't applaud for that. What you're just seeing is actually known as fake mind reading, and what you're about to see is the real thing. You need to give it up again for a partner in crime, Matthew Stewart.
I'm going to start off once again. I'm going to throw this piece of paper into the crowd. Whoever it lands nearest to is going to be the next volunteer for this great stunt. I'm just going to toss it over here this time. Who did that land here? What's your name? What's your name? Daniel. Daniel? Do you want to help us out, or would you like to throw it to someone else in the room? You don't speak English very well, that's fine. I apologize, guys. Sorry if you're trying. If someone is good, if they do speak somewhat for what I'm going to do. What's your name? Han. Han? Han, come on up. Everyone give Han a huge round of applause.
And Tom, actually, can you throw the paper ball to somewhere else?
That was you.
As a matter of fact, we're actually only going to need one volunteer.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, quick change. Yeah, we just want someone to come up just so that we can mock them. I'm kidding. I love you.
But give him a huge round of applause for being so brave to come on up. Come on up. You're going to help us out. I have a magazine right here. Can you do me a favor? I want you to just stand right over there for me. Just move back just a bit, just right over here. Just a little bit of distance between us. Perfect. What I want you to do is I want you to open up that magazine. I want you to turn to any page you want with a lot of words. Any page with a lot of words. That fair? Is there a lot of words there? Go to like a page with multiple paragraphs if you're on a page with like one paragraph or something. That fair? What I want you to do is I want you to scan through that page. I want you to think of a word on that page. Let's try and make it a longer, more interesting word, just so it's a bit dramatic for everyone here. You got a word in your mind? Yeah, stay on that page. I want you to also think of the word right before that word as well. That there? Yep, the word right before it. And then just close up the magazine. Perfect. Just lay it right down on the table. I want you to think of those words for me. I'm going to need Gunther up here for a moment. I just need someone to hold on to the mic. Perfect. Thank you very much, Gunther. Perfect. I want you to think of those words for me in your mind. Now, if my instincts are correct, one of those words you're thinking of is much shorter than the other, correct? Think of that shorter word for me first. That's a very short word you're thinking of. I'm not seeing like a 4-letter word in his mind. I'm seeing less. I'm seeing 2 letters in your mind, correct? Face the audience, nod yes? That's right. Correct? Perfect. I want you to think of that shorter word for me first. Think about how many letters are in that word. That's a very short word. It's like a 2-letter word. I want you to think, one of those letters is a bit blurry for me, but I want you to tell me, I'm seeing the letter, yes. Tell me, is letter O the first or second letter in that word you're thinking of? Second? So you're thinking of something like go or do. So? That's correct? That's very strange. We're going to try and take this a step further because you have a longer word in your mind as well, correct? Think of the first letter of that longer word. Interesting. Think of the second letter for me. I want you to just imagine you're saying that whole word to me in your mind, not out loud, just in your mind. So don't say it out loud, just in your mind. This is strange. I'm curious. I'm just going to hold this up high. What was the word you happened to think of? Toughness. I don't know why, but I was getting the vibe thoughtlessly from you. Was that actually? It's close enough. It's close enough? Thank you very much. Thank you for helping us out.
The quarters of the tablecloth. I want you to focus, concentrate. Imagine that this table begins to move. Use your imagination. Look underneath. Is there anything underneath? Let go. Let go. Let go of your hands. Let go. Thank you. Thank you very much. You want to do this? Oh. Am I carrying this off the stage?
It involves using this as a blindfold. Is it alright if I test this with you? We're just going to place this around your eyes. Tell me, can you see through that? No? Perfect. If you can't see through that, I can't see through that. What we're going to do is I'm just going to have, can we have a share here? Perfect.
And before we start, I want you to both look into his ears. Is there any kind of communication device or electronic device inside his ear? You don't see anything. You can't even use your hand to. No, actually, don't do that. Look into his eyes. Look into his eyes. Is there any electronic device in his eyes? No? No, you can't even poke it. No, I'm kidding. Don't actually do that. But yes, that's actually tied to blindfold.
I'm going to have one of you two tie it up for us. Just tie it around my eyes, nice and tight.
Oh, that was fast. Okay, I would like you to think of a number between 1 and 52, okay? Between 1 and 52. Last time I asked someone to do this, she thought of the number 60. Don't do that. Okay, between 1 and 52, alright? Once you have it, write it down on this piece of paper. This side. Don't show it to anybody, don't let me see it specifically. Hold it high. Make sure you write it nice and big, really, really big. As big as this whole page. So that, because you're going to show it to everybody in a bit, but not now, okay? Trace it a couple times, make it bold so that the light can catch it. Okay, once you've done that, I want you to take off that page and just hold it against your chest. I don't want to see it, okay? Is that fair? I have not seen it. I've not seen your number yet. We're just gonna use these 2 decks of playing cards. Now it's your time to shine. Okay, I want you to just take out the cards. It's kind of big. It's kind of hard to mix them up, and just give them a good mix. While you're doing that, you can check that this entire deck of playing cards are all different, correct? Right. Once you're finished mixing, now you can just hand them back to me. Now, which one of these 2 decks of playing cards would you like to use? This one or this one? This one? Okay, perfect. I'm gonna ask you to hold on to this one. I'm gonna seal this one right here. Inside this box. Okay, come here over that deck. Okay, your job is to hold on to this and make sure nobody touches this from this point, okay? And now you're going to select a random card, okay? Now, if I ask you to just think of a card randomly, you probably would have thought of a card like Ace of Spades or the Queen of Hearts, because these two cards are the most frequently thought of cards. Okay? So, to assure you select a random card, I'm just going to ask you to touch this deck of playing cards that you just shot. Just touch a card. This one? Right here? Yeah, keep your finger on it. Alright. I'm going to tap it. I want you to take a look at it. Okay? And then just take it from me. And hold it against your chest. Now, to complete the next miracle, I would have to know the number that she's writing and the card that she just completely randomly selected. But if I were to just ask you, that would be kind of lame. We have here a mind reader. He's going to read your mind. Okay, Matthew, you need to read their mind. Do you know what they're thinking? Let everybody know the number and the card.
I'm going to try with the number first. I want the person who wrote down the number to just think of that number in your mind. Don't say it out loud, just think of it. I want you to actually...
Well done, Matthew. So now we know the number and the card. That's actually